Welcome back to the Split Field Podcast. I'm your co-host, Max Lee, alongside your other co-host, Davenport Crocker. Doing the X, the O's, the T's, and the I's. We got Brody Myers behind the scenes. Let's break it down. Dav, how are we doing today?
Doing good. We appreciate you all for being here on this Easter night. It's probably Monday morning by the time you're seeing this, but we're recording on Sunday night. How was your day, Max?
Going pretty good. Some family celebrations, some Easter egg hunts. You know, the classic.
Okay.
What about you?
Okay. Yeah. There's been some controversy in the Crocker household because the Easter egg hunt has been canceled this year. So,
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
big news. Tradition has been ended. I'm sure my mom, listening to this, is pretty heartbroken. Let's talk about some sports, though. We had the Final Four take place yesterday night. What do you think about those matchups?
So, I know I've been clipped saying it myself. I got both of the predictions wrong for the Final Four.
And wait, who got them right? Who got them right, though?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got them right. I mean, I just thought that in these games, Illinois would have been a little stronger. They looked very weak in that game, and Arizona was just getting absolutely dominated and overwhelmed by Michigan. So just firstly going over the UConn versus Illinois. Oh, yep.
And UConn had that energy, just like I said.
Yep.
I said after that buzzer beater, they were gonna play with some swag, play with some vibes, and they did. That's all you need in this tournament. I think they're gonna win it all tomorrow night. It's gonna be a good game, though.
Yeah, it is. It is. In that UConn versus Illinois game last night, 2-star players for UConn who've been the 2-star players all tournament, Terrence Reed Jr. and Braylon Mullins. Terrence Reed Jr. had a double-double, 17 points, 11 rebounds. Braylon Mullins had 15 points, and in the fourth quarter, he had a clutch 3 to really seal the game off. What I think separated these two teams in this game was Illinois' lack of three-point shooting, lack of free throw shooting, and the amount of turnovers they had. Illinois, I believe, was around 75% from the free throw line, which is really a large margin if you want to be close in a game. I think they missed 7-8 free throws.
Little Mattis action.
Mattis action. I mean, keep on flaming him, but he'll prove you wrong.
Yep.
He'll prove you wrong.
Bum of the year.
Illinois was 6 for 26 from the three-point shooting line. It was just, oh my God, one of the worst shooting performances I've ever seen. I think I could have shot better than that. Me and Dav out there, I mean, I think we could have at least gone 7 for 26. I mean, it was just abysmal. Abysmal what they did.
26 for 26.
Yep. On Illinois, Keaton Wagler and Tomislav Ivicic looked like the only players who wanted to be on that court that night. Everyone else was like, oh, I'm so bummed. We're already down so much to UConn. We're never going to win this game. Keaton Wagler, 20 points, 8 rebounds. Phenomenal. Great shot making in the clutch. Tomislav Ivicic just doing what he does. And I think, honestly, I don't think this game was a game of skill. I think it all came down to Dan Hurley's superstition of wearing his torn-down Navy suit, his fire breath dragon underwear, and eating his 8 M&Ms. He's been doing it all tournament, and it's
I hate Dan Hurley, though. I don't like. Do you like Dan Hurley as a coach? I think he's such a sore loser. I think he doesn't lose well.
I think he's a he's a great coach. His personality's a little loud, so I can see why some people don't like the way that his personality is. But I think as a coach, one of the greatest of all time.
I mean, he gets to these Final Fours pretty consistently, and they're going back to a national championship, so you can't criticize him too much. And they're going to be playing against Michigan, who were dominant against Arizona, kind of a blowout there. I thought a lot of the Elite Eight games were better than this Final Four segment, but yeah, that was just domination. What do you say?
Mm-hmm. This Michigan-Arizona game was the game everyone was anticipating all year long. Most people had them in the Final Four playing each other, and I really thought this game was going to be a better game than it was. Arizona looked lost out there. Michigan were dominating them efficiency-wise. They looked a lot better. Michigan's fast pace also dominated Arizona, and that's that. I mean, Arizona didn't look that great from the three or from the field in general. They looked around like 35%, I believe, whereas Michigan was around 45, 50% from both the three and the field goal, which is pretty impressive. And what's even more impressive is that Michigan did this without Yaxel Lendenborg for a majority of the game, which, I mean, he is a key factor in running the offense. So, I mean, I think Michigan can run away with it in the final.
Wow, so you're going with Michigan in the final against UConn. You know where I stand. UConn's going to win it all. They've shown me that they can be clutch in the clutch moments. I mean, you got Braylon Mullins, an absolute stud. Just no moment too big for that guy. And yeah, I mean, Dan Hurley's a great coach. He's gonna come to play. He's gonna have the boys come to play. So I think UConn takes it. What about you?
Yeah, I think this Michigan UConn game is going to be one for the ages. I think the game comes down to four main points of discussion. It's going to be, first point is the Michigan offense versus the UConn defense, and basketball's like an accordion, right? You gotta stretch out the team by making your perimeter shots, playing well from the three, shooting efficiently, and then once the defense is stretched and plays up on the perimeter, you got to play it down low to players like Mara and Lendenborg who can dominate down there. Another key point of this game is going to be the pace of play. Michigan likes to play somewhat fast in their pace of play, and if UConn can prevent them from playing as fast as they like to and keep the game within 60-ish points, then I think that UConn can walk away with this one. If this game comes down to the wire, the last, 2 minutes of the second half, I think that's where UConn can capitalize. They've been clutch all year with Braylon Mullins. They're a really, really disciplined team in the clutch, so I think they can walk away. If the game happens to go to the last minute or seconds, and the main point for Michigan winning this game is if Yaxel Lendenborg is healthy and is at full health for the final. He rolled his ankle versus Arizona, and I mean, when he came back and played, he looked fine, didn't do anything special. But if he stays healthy, then I think Michigan will definitely be the favorites for this final.
Wow. So I'd say we're split. I still haven't gotten like a final answer from you. Michigan or UConn?
I think it's going to to be Michigan in this one.
Michigan.
No,
okay.
I can't be wrong 3 times in a row. Can't be wrong.
We're
3 times
still
in a row.
split field. So living up to the name. I got UConn. You got Michigan. It's going to be an interesting Monday night. We got to have like a reward of some sort. Just bragging rights for the next couple episodes.
Losers to pour water on themselves next podcast. How's that sound?
I'd do that.
Yeah, let's go. Bring it on.
Like at
I'm
the start of
confident.
on the start of the next
They gotta
episode.
be drenched the entire episode of the next podcast.
Just sitting in water.
Just sitting in water.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Yeah, I'm confident
be
in my
you.
Michigan team to win this
gonna be
game.
you.
I think the way they looked versus that Arizona team, Arizona never stood a chance, and I don't think it's going to be any different for UConn.
You forgetting about the step that UConn plays with.
Oh, okay. For anyone listening through audio strictly, Dav's hitting a little jump shot, replicating Braylon Mullins' form there.
Yes,
I think he will be a key factor if UConn win. Hot game, hot hand. I think they'll do well.
Mm-hmm. Tournament MVP.
Tournament MVP. Oh, well, I don't know if he's going to be the tournament MVP.
Damn, all right.
But I mean,
shot that down.
Yeah.
All right, not ready for that. Should be a good game Monday night. Let's do a little overrated, underrated. Jump into the NBA, Maximus.
All right.
I'll give you some players, and you let me know if they're underrated, overrated. All right.
All right.
All right. First up, I'm going to start off with John Morant. Underrated or overrated?
Ooh. The thing about this one is I don't know if people still rate John Morant highly. Even if he is rated pretty low, I would have to say he's overrated. A few years ago, you're looking at a great point guard for the Grizzlies before he got in all that trouble holding the weapon. But I think his inconsistency alongside his injuries and suspensions are a key factor in whether the Grizzlies do good or not. I don't think John Morant is a player you could have on a good team, a good solid team that's consistent like the Celtics or the Lakers, because he's not someone who can play make that well. He can play make. He's not known for being a playmaker, and also he's more of a flashy type of player. Where most teams nowadays have point guards who can play make really well and just do the things that they need to do very well and not be that flashy. Also, his three-point shooting is not up to par for a point guard, which you don't need to be a great three-point shooter, but it's always a great thing to have if you're going to be a point guard. And also just the chemistry, if you're going to be on a team with a guy like John Morant, how's the chemistry going to add up? Because he does have a history for starting trouble. So I think that's why I'd call him overrated.
Yeah, he's definitely inconsistent with the injuries. You can't rely on him. He's not sustainable in that way, but really fun to watch, and would be fun to watch in a dunk contest if you ever chose to do that.
Yeah.
Next up, overrated or underrated, Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks. Wait, no, he got traded.
Trae Young of the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, of the Washington Wizards. I apologize.
There's no easy way to say this. He is the most overrated player in the NBA by a country mile. I mean,
wow.
Sure, his offense is good, right? I believe he shoots 50, 40, 90. I believe it might be 50, might be a little lower on the field goal. But he's great offensively. He can hit deep threes. He can play make exceptional. It just has to be his turnovers and his defense. I mean, he's not the tallest guy on the court. I believe he's 6'1", 6'2". He's not great at defending, very small. He can also, turn over the ball a lot. He's not a reliable ball handler up and down the court. Although he has great IQ in college, he looked great. He was just a great prospect. Coming to the league, he was never on a good Hawks team, which I think was because of him. And now that the Hawks, I feel like, are better without him, it's clear to see that Trae Young cannot be on a good team. I think the Washington Wizards fits him. I mean, the Washington Wizards are perpetually horrible, and Trae Young just kind of fits their kind of just try to make money through the ticket sales type of play style.
Yeah, he's a player that can score, but will not give you the same effort defensively. And that's you need those type of players to win championships. So I see your logic on that. So you went overrated for the first two. Let me give you a third one here. Overrated or underrated? Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. That's a hard one. A lot of people think that Jalen Brunson's overrated. I'm gonna have to go against that here, even as a Celtics fan. I'm going to say that Jalen Brunson is underrated, somewhere in between the lines of underrated and perfectly rated. I think offensively he's great. 50, 40, 90 splits, averaging near, mid-20s points, somewhere around that. His assists look great. He's a great playmaker. He can be clutch in the playoffs. He also has right now a good contract, which I think is a major point for teams. I think it's very underrated to have a very good contract nowadays. You have a lot of people on supermaxes. He also has great leadership and chemistry with the people on his team. I know most of his team being from Villanova, I believe. Just where people think he's overrated are his defense and his durability being so small. But I think the Knicks have found a way where they can play some defense with him being so small and still win games. And he hasn't been injured, but there are some worries about that. So I think he's underrated just for his great ability to play offense. Even though he's not a great defender, his offense is efficient enough and helps the team enough where he can play alongside a good team.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he's underrated or properly rated. He's gotten a lot of love this season. He's a great player. He's good with his supporting cast as well. He works very well with them. So I think he's underrated as well. Moving on, a trending player in the past month or so. I can't remember when this happened, but Bam Adebayo. Overrated or underrated?
Oh, Bam Adebayo, for me, has to be overrated. I mean, sure, he had his 83 points. Some like to call it the worst 83 points of all time. I'd like to call it that as well. But he really is just not somebody who should be getting that amount of points. He is super, super duper overrated. His scoring all season has been very unreliable. Sometimes he scores single digits. Sometimes he shows up with an 80-point game. I mean, you can't rely on someone who's that inconsistent to really lead a team. He is great defensively, contender for the DPOY, and his inside scoring is great, efficient. But he is just not great at spacing, or when he's in a slump, he's horrible. I mean, he's not good at 3-point shooting, so no one's going to guard him on the perimeter, and that's what we need to. Like I said earlier, basketball is like an accordion. If you don't have the middle of an accordion, you can't stretch it out. I mean, your basketball is broken. Your play style is broken. Also, his slumps when he gets in those kind of periods when he can't score a lot, where he has the single-digit games. I think it's just a mental game for him. He can't really get anything done. I think that you can't have someone like him.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say he's underrated just because I've never seen someone score 83 points and get so much hate from the entire world. Like it seems like he played so well, and now everyone just thinks he's so bad because he played so well. Like if he didn't score those 83 games, he probably wouldn't be talked about that much this season. And he's being talked about now for the wrong reasons, saying, "Oh, this is a fraudulent game. Like he is not this good." I think a man who scores 83 points in a season, you got to give his give respects to him. I understand. I agree with you with the whole was it really 83 hard-fought points? No. But I think he put himself back on the map of being a top center in the league, and his defense is really good. I'm going to say underrated just because people have hated on him so much that I think the bar is so low now. So I think he's
really?
Underrated. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I think.
All right.
I
see where you're coming from.
High,
I think
know?
Some people are hating on him now because of the way he got his 83 points. He is a good player. Don't get me wrong. I think he is a little overrated because of his inflated scoring due to that game.
Mm-hmm.
But
All right. We'll move on to the last player I'm going to give you here. None other than Jaylen Brown. Is he overrated or underrated? Excuse me.
I think Jaylen Brown is underrated, tremendously underrated. I saw an Instagram post. It was an April Fool's post. It was like if the NBA season ended right now, it was giving out these awards to horrible players, and then for the MVP, they gave the award to Jaylen Brown, and they're obviously joking. I think that is atrocious. He is truly a contender for the MVP this season. He's been by far the most valuable player to any team, especially to the Celtics without a star player in Tatum. He's had to step it up tremendously. His two-way ability, his efficiencies, his leadership, the way he can go downhill on anyone, I think it's clear to see that he is an MVP caliber player, and there's no way anyone should be hating on him right now. What about you, Dav?
Yeah. I will say he gets a lot of hate. I feel like this year he's gotten a lot of praise. I would say right now he's properly rated. Yes, he was huge for the Celtics the first 2/3 of the season, filling in for Tatum as that star player on the Celtics, who he really is debated. He could have been the star player, years before as well, if Tatum was never on the team. I think, the whole dynamic there is tricky because you got two star players who both are competing for points, and one of them doesn't get the amount of love that another guy does. So I think it's a tricky subject. Jaylen Brown definitely proved that he is up there with Tatum, and I'm really interested to seeing if they could work together in the playoffs. They've been playing great recently. I think Jaylen Brown's great. I'm lucky he's on our team, but I'd say he's properly rated. I wouldn't give him the underrated thing just because I don't like him in the clutch. I'm not gonna lie. I don't.
Yeah.
I think he's gotten better this year, but in the last couple of years in the playoffs, I don't like him in the clutch. He had that one good shot against the Pacers where he was like, the one I'm talking about, where he's in the corner and like the Pascal Siakam was like right there, and then he like shot it. The one I'm talking about? Yeah. I thought that was pretty sick. That was a cool photo to see too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna say properly rated for right now. Show me something, JB. Prove me wrong.
I think he will prove you wrong. I think he'll come postseason.
I hope.
He could be the star emerging from the Celtics.
Yeah, I hope.
Just moving on here, our next segment, the panic meter. So Dav, I'm gonna give you a player or a team, and you're gonna rate them out of 10. How panicked should they be? How panicked should the fans be? Your first team, the Red Sox. How panicked should people be looking at that team?
I would say the panic meter should be at a 6.6 out of 10.
All right.
So, I'll bump it up to a 7 out of 10. Okay, so at 10 being you should sell the team, like this is crazy, like you start rooting for the Royals type meter. So 7 out of 10. The Red Sox are really bad this year, and I wouldn't say that it's completely out of the picture that they turn this into a valuable season. I think many people say they have just played the equivalent of one football game in a football season. There's 162 baseball games, 16 football games in a season. So, and they just played 10 games, or 9 games. So they're about one football. It's like if the Patriots lose terribly to the Raiders in Week 1. Oh wait, no, that did happen last year, and they still made the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So I don't want to jump to these conclusions that they're not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to do anything this season. They should trade everyone away, rebuild, because they just played one football game and they look terrible. Okay, there's no denying that they look terrible. They are 2-7 with a bottom 5 offense, a bottom 10 pitching, and they have multiple blown leads. They're not just losing; they're finding new ways to lose. They're not a smart team. Let's just put it that way. They are 27th in the league in runs scored with 31, and their team ERA is 4.71, which is 23rd in the MLB, which is a team that was supposed to have one of the best rotations in the league, one of the best defenses in the league, and yet they're still having these errors. They blew a 4-0 lead to the Padres earlier today, and they ended up losing 8-6. Courtesy to some bad pitching, especially from Weissert again, who let up another home run for the Padres to take the lead, which leaves them 5 games back from the Yankees in first place of the AL East, which you never want to see the Yankees in first place and the Red Sox in last. It kills you. Their team batting average is 223 right now. And their only hope is Willie Abreu. I mean, he's been their only good player, except for I don't even think I could throw anyone else up there in that top tier. Willie Abreu has hit 429 to start the season. He had another couple big hits today. He's awesome. He's been playing great. And then we got the 7-2 Brewers coming to town next. So it's gonna be a test for the Red Sox for sure. I'm interested to see how they turn it around if they do so. They're definitely gonna need to win this next series. Give me 2 out of 3. All right, that's all I'm asking for, and then I'll jump back on board the Red Sox train. If not, if they lose this series, we gotta talk. We gotta talk some more.
Questions will need to be asked of the manager and such. I've been just seeing online a couple clips of Roman Anthony defensively. I know offensively he's a weapon. Defensively, I don't know. He hasn't been looking up to par in left field. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, he had a couple bad throws in previous games, which I think it's not too much to be worried about. I think I'm more worried about his bat. He hasn't looked great the past couple games at the plate. So, but I think it comes with being a 21-year-old. I mentioned earlier the Patriots, how they lost to the Raiders in Week 1, and still they made the Super Bowl, and a 21-year-old Drake May emerged as one of the best quarterbacks in the league, in my opinion, the best. I think a similar thing's going to happen here. Red Sox lose their first game of the NFL season, if we stick with the analogy here, and then a 21-year-old, as in Roman Anthony, is going to take them to the promised land. I think it's a parallel, and I think Roman Anthony needs to settle in the box. Once he starts hitting, he starts feeling good. So not too much of a panic on Roman Anthony. He'll settle in.
All right.
Yeah.
Great to see you're supporting the Red Sox still after this.
But not a good start. Not an amusing start by them.
Yeah.
It's just sucks to see. I want to ask you panic meter on the Los Angeles Lakers with hold on, let me restart that. I want to ask you on your panic meter for the Los Angeles Lakers and the injuries of Luka Doncic and how you think they're going to perform going on in the season.
If I owned the Lakers right now, I would click the big red button on the top of my desk and liquidate everything. I mean, honestly, just get the death beam, point it straight at the Lakers Stadium, just explode it, obliterate it into a million pieces right now. My head would be in an absolute tumbleweed right now if I were the manager of the Lakers. They're full panic mode. There's no other way to put it. Austin Reeves, hamstring injury, out for the rest of the season, potentially the postseason. Luka Doncic, out for the rest of the season. Your top two scorers being out for the rest of the season and being a 3 seed currently is not the way at all you want to start the playoffs. And this is honestly the worst timing to ever have injuries like this where they can be out for 2-3 months, couple 6-8 weeks. It's not great, honestly. Lakers, I don't know if they're even going to do well in the playoffs if they make the playoffs. And it all comes down to the GOAT of the NBA, LeBron James. I mean, he is going to have to carry this Lakers team, do all the heavy horsework here to really bring this team back to glory. He's done it before where he carries the Cavs, but that's when he was in his younger years. He's looking 40, 41, I think. In his 40s. He's in his 40s.
And
I
think he's 40.
He's getting old. He's getting to that age where he can't, barely putting up, around 10 points a game. And if he does happen to lead this Lakers team until the point where either Luka Doncic or Austin Reeves comes back, I think he can prove himself as the greatest basketball player of all time. Better than Michael Jordan, better than, I don't know, who else is there? Wilt Chamberlain, really? But I think, I think that he can prove himself as the GOAT if he does save his team.
Who do you have as your GOAT? Do you have LeBron or MJ?
I have
because I okay.
Yeah.
You're saying for the people who I have LeBron, but you're saying for the people who think MJ is the GOAT, you're saying that would shift their opinion. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, people who think MJ is the GOAT, they're all nostalgia-filled people from the 90s who think that dunking the ball and dominating a bunch of plumbers is the way to play. But I think LeBron's dominance throughout his youth and his wiseness have really shown that he's the GOAT.
Do you think it'll shift Flight React's opinion on who's the GOAT? Because he's pretty set on stone on Stephen Curry, I believe.
I think he'll still be set on Steph Curry, but I think LeBron will be a close second for flight here. Curry's so inspirational. I mean, the things he does, look away threes, step backs, he can just do it all. I think LeBron could be a close second for flight, though, if he proves himself here. For the Lakers, also talking about their seeding. Right now, they stand as the 3 seed in the West. If they keep that 3 seed, which would be miraculous, they would play either the Suns or the Trailblazers, who are both teams. The Suns have had a great season, very surprising. Same with the Trailblazers, but you can win against those teams. If they fall to like the 6 seed, the 7 seed, or the 6 seed, they could play a team like the Nuggets or the Rockets, who are very, very hard matchups for the Lakers, which I could see them losing to both of those teams. So yeah.
When does the season end? I'm blanking.
Season ends.
I'm looking it up now. April 12th. So, like 1 week.
Yep.
So it's coming to a close here. We should be getting.
How many games are left? Hold on.
It's probably 7 days. So it's probably like three games, maybe.
78. They have like 4 games left.
Yeah.
If the Lakers
sense.
were to lose basically the rest of their games, they could fall to a 6 seed, which would be very, very, very bad for this Lakers team. But yeah.
Hey, I'm excited for NBA playoffs to get underway here. It's going to be a good time, and you guys already know we will be breaking down every single game on the podcast. So
yeah,
stay with us, subscribe, follow. We got some more stuff for you this episode, though. What do we got next, Max?
Just going off the feeling of excitement, I am super excited for the NFL season coming up. We honestly can't wait for the NFL season to start. So with that, I'd like to introduce you to the next segment, 20 questions, Dad. You're going to have 20 questions to try to find out about who this NFL player is. You can ask any question. That just has to be yes or no, or like a 2-option question. But yeah, whenever you're.
You said NFL, right?
NFL, yeah.
That's not a question. I just missed the direction there.
Yeah.
All right, so NFL player. I don't know what I should ask first. Like, should I?
Hey, up to you. I'm not the one asking the question.
I'm gonna ask. Is the player in the AFC?
I believe the player is in the AFC.
I believe. All right, so it's a team that. This is good information. It's a team that could be in the AFC or NFC. Can you just fact check?
They play in the AFC. Yep. They play in the AFC.
Okay. I don't like how. That's an interesting answer there. I don't like how you did that.
Or am I trying to throw you off with my mysterious?
Can I ask like
the position? You can ask the position, maybe.
Yeah. Are they a skill position? So that's running back, wide receiver, tight end. I think are the skill positions.
Although I believe all NFL positions require skill.
Okay.
Yes. This player does play a DAV-defined skill position. Yeah.
Okay. Are you keeping track of how many questions I've answered?
Yeah. 2 so far.
All right. Is this player in the AFC South?
Ooh, I don't believe. Hold on, no, hold on. No, they are in the AFC South. Yeah, yes.
Okay, that's a big question. All right.
I don't know how you got that. That is really, really something.
Oh shoot, my mic. All right. All right, so they're in the AFC South, skill position. All right, I'm looking at the teams right now. We got the Texans, Colts, Jaguars, and Titans. So I'm going to ask. This is tough.
I mean, when you're in this position, do you start firing at the teams? Do you start?
I'm gonna say, does the team he play on have?
Nice.
Have a shade of red in their logo.
Shade of red. Under further review, this team does not have a shade of red.
Okay. I'm looking at the Titans, and I think that's red.
Titans have red. Titans have red, yeah.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be the Titans.
Okay, so we got Colts, Jaguars. This should be easy because I'm only at like question number 5, I think.
Question number 4. Question number 4 there.
I'm just gonna shoot. Is this player Travis Hunter?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Is this player on the Jaguars?
Nope.
So it's a
6
Colts.
questions
It's a
down.
Colts player.
Colts skill
Okay.
position.
Okay, I think I know who you went here.
You gonna snipe it?
Wait, what's his name? Oh my God. Yo. Hold on.
You gonna narrow down the
No.
position, or you just gonna think about his name here?
Okay, wait. Is it a wide receiver?
Yes. Shoot.
Yes, I know who it is. I know it is. Was this player a free agent?
No. You were thinking it was. I'm not gonna say.
Yes.
You were thinking it was.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
It's not. Not a free
Is it Pittman?
It is Pittman.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty easy. Yeah. I
That was a
got
little
to
too
narrow
easy.
it down quick. That was a little too easy. Next
I
episode,
think that was
we're gonna
8
have to
questions.
We're gonna have
8
to-
questions.
Yeah. Maybe we just do like 10 questions.
Yeah. Yeah, I think no.
That
I think
was-
you also got lucky with that snipe on the AFC South there. I mean, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. That was good. That was fun. So you went Michael, but who was I thinking of that I couldn't think of the name?
Alec Pierce.
Alec Pierce. Yeah. Damn it.
I was originally gonna do Alec Pierce, but I was like, that's too easy. He was linked to the.
That's too
Patriots
easy.
over
We were already
over
we
the
were already
offseason.
thinking about Alec Pierce all off
Yeah.
season long, dreaming about him.
Mhm.
But
Whoa.
recent news is the Patriots are definitely getting AJ Brown. So
We'll
I'm
have
excited
to
about
see.
that after June 2nd, of course. But I'm excited about that. If it does happen, I think there's no way that Brown goes back to the Eagles, especially with the things that he said. Damn, I keep hitting my mic. But yeah, I'm excited for that. NFL season is going to be great. We're going to be breaking down the draft as we come closer to it too, so stay tuned for that. I want to do another little mini game with you, Max.
Let's
This
see
will
it. Let's
probably
hear it.
close out the podcast. Let's do a stat line guess. So
Stat
I'm
line
going to give
guess.
you a stat line for an NBA player, and you're going to have to tell me who the player is. If you guess the player wrong, I'll give you a hint. If you guess the player wrong again, I'll give you another hint, and we'll go on until hopefully you get it at some point.
Okay.
And comment down below what clue you got it at. Let's go. So the this NBA player averages 20.1 points, 11.9 rebounds, and 2.9 assists per game.
Ooh, so we're probably looking at a wing or a center here. The assists, I feel like I recognize 3 assists. High amount of rebounds is. Hold on, wait, watch me snipe this. Is this Vucevic?
This is not Vucevic.
No.
I like the guess though. I like the guess.
All right. Where's my hint?
Actually-
Let's hear the hint.
Yeah. All right. So your first hint is hold on. Let me see which one I want to do.
Oh, it's not. It's definitely a center with all those rebounds. That's what I'm thinking here.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. He formed a duo with a young superstar guard.
Formed a duo with a young superstar guard. Young superstar guard. Do I get questions or do I just have to guess?
No, you just gotta guess. And if you want to skip this round because you don't know,
Young
then-
guard. Is this Giannis?
this is not Giannis.
Not Giannis, yeah. I was like young superstar.
All right, next I'm
guard.
gonna say this player is a multiple-time All-Star who entered the league as a number 1 overall pick.
hold on. That just completely threw me off there.
I feel like people
number one overall
pick.
Like, he is a big man, power forward or center, superstar. And is that superstar right now, or is that like in the past?
What do you mean? The superstar he's
the young superstar
playing?
He's the point guard.
Yeah, that's right now.
Right now. Whoa. Young superstar point guard duo with this first overall pick. And classifying young, we're talking like rookie, second year.
Were you asking like were you asking he's still on the same team?
He's still on that team with the young superstar.
No, he's not.
He's not.
Sorry.
Oh.
He's not. I'm kind of answering a couple questions here though.
No. Just some clarifying questions.
Yeah.
You did you say guard or did you say young superstar?
Okay, hold on. I said he formed a duo with a young superstar guard.
Oh my God.
If you want to skip this round, I'll give you another one, and this next one will probably give it away.
Hold on, let me get a guess though. First overall. There's no way that's Anthony Davis, right?
Is that your guess?
That's my guess.
No, it is not Anthony Davis.
All right.
All right, my next hint to you is he has won the 3-point contest despite being over 7 feet tall.
I don't watch the 3-point contest. Who watches the 3-point contest?
What does that tell you? What does that tell you about the center?
I know he's a shooter. Yes. He's a center. That's a shooter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Do not overthink this.
In my head, I have two players. It's either Wemby or Porzingis. And I'm thinking it can't be Wemby because he averages more than 20. I think he averages like 25. Is it Porzingis?
It is not Porzingis. Porzingis has not won a 3-point contest. All right.
I don't.
This one.
Who watches the 3-point
Hopefully,
contest?
this one will give it away.
Oh, he wasn't
God,
first
I
overall.
gotta think of
pick.
another hint.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
All right.
Really exposing my.
He played college basketball at Kentucky.
Really? Oh,
You got nothing.
it's
All right.
Cat.
Maybe
it's
that.
Cat.
Yep. It's Cat.
Oh,
It's Carl
my
Anthony
God.
Towns. Max, you are getting flamed for that one, pal.
I am getting flamed for that one. Oh
The
my God,
young
man.
superstar guard that he formed a duo was Anthony Edwards. Sorry. He played college at Kentucky. He was a number 1 overall pick, and he's one of the best shooting centers in NBA.
Dang it! I could have had that one a little earlier. He just didn't. Yeah. He didn't cross my mind really.
First time
doing
doing this segment, we're gonna be a little rusty, guys. Cut us some slack.
Give us a couple weeks.
We'll come back better than ever. I was thinking of other clues I could give you.
Conference would have been nice. I mean, just what conference?
Yeah, I could have told you the conference.
something easy like that.
I could have been like SEC.
That
I might have given away. Yeah.
SEC.
The SEC?
Isn't that called football?
No. You're not. Yeah, it's also basketball. Hold on, and it's also.
No,
like,
I know, but
you
like
haven't
the
seen
clip is.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know.
He's like the SEC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Max being exposed.
I'm being a little exposed here.
All right, we got any closing takes here? Closing arguments?
Closing arguments. Let's see. I forgot. I didn't hear your take on if. I don't know if you gave your take on if Jalen Brunson's overrated, underrated.
Jalen Brunson, in my opinion, is underrated. Or
underrated? Really?
I think he's like underrated, properly rated. I think he leads the New York Knicks team effectively. He's a great player. He's very good playmaker. He's fun to watch. Every time I turn on a Knicks game, he's always leading the team in scoring, leading the game in scoring. So he's definitely fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say he's underrated.
Yeah. All right. I think that concludes the 4th episode of the Split Field Podcast. Any suggestions, any questions from the supporters and the watchers would be greatly appreciated. We would love to answer your questions. You can DM us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you watch us, Apple Podcast, Spotify. But
remember to subscribe to the YouTube, follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We're everywhere now, so you can't miss us. Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, we're out here grinding, so we would appreciate you if you dropped us a follow. All right, we appreciate you guys for listening. Hope you guys had a great Easter Sunday, and hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you guys next week.